The South China Sea is tense. Japanese and Philippine warships now sail side by side, a sight unimaginable a decade ago. News headlines flash, Japanese destroyers join Philippine naval drills, signaling a profound shift in regional dynamics. On the deck of a Philippine frigate, Japanese self-defense forces work seamlessly with Filipino counterparts, a calculated display of solidarity. These joint exercises go beyond routine training. They're about building trust and interoperability for real-world crises. Helicopters lift off in coordinated maneuvers, drawing an invisible line in Southeast Asian waters. The world is watching as Japan and the Philippines send a message: disruption of the regional order won't go unanswered. On the bridge of the JS Izumo, the Japanese commander surveys the Philippine coast, not as an occupier but as a partner in a new era of collective security. Every maneuver and shared radio call is a testament to a strategic realignment reshaping Asia. Fighter jets roar overhead, amphibious vehicles hit the beach, and officers from both nations confer quietly, evidence of a growing alliance. Japan and the Philippines are no longer just neighbors, they're becoming strategic allies, preparing to defend a shared vision for regional stability. This partnership is a defensive shield, built exercise by exercise. Suspense hangs not just on the ships but in capitals from Tokyo to Washington. This is the untold story of a new Indo-Pacific era. Japan and the Philippines' deepening military ties are reshaping the Indo-Pacific security architecture. Their partnership counters regional coercion and territorial disputes, creating a new center of gravity. By aligning, they reinforce the First Island chain, making it more resilient against attempts to dominate the seas. This alliance links two of America's key treaty allies, transforming bilateral ties into a robust trilateral network. The sea lanes near both nations are global trade arteries. Any disruption would have catastrophic economic consequences. By upholding maritime law and freedom of navigation, they protect not just their interests, but the world's. Their cooperation signals that the status quo will be defended. United middle powers can decisively maintain peace and stability. This partnership is about more than military hardware. It's about building a community committed to a peaceful, prosperous Indo-Pacific. Collective security, not might, is the foundation of this new order. Japan's post-war pacifism, once enshrined in Article 9, is evolving in response to a changing security landscape. China's military buildup and North Korea's missile threats have forced Tokyo to rethink its defense posture. Repeated provocations have driven Japan to invest in missile defense and seek deeper partnerships. Under proactive contribution to peace, Japan now allows collective self-defense and has boosted its defense budget. Advanced hardware like F-35S and long-range missiles signal deterrence, not aggression. This evolution enables Japan's partnership with the Philippines, something impossible under its old pacifist stance. New legal frameworks let the JSDF operate with partners, conduct joint exercises, and transfer technology. Japan is no longer just a passive US ally, it's becoming an active security provider. The Japan-Philippines partnership is a prime example of this assertive new role. Together, they're shaping a more secure Indo-Pacific. The Philippines' geography makes it a linchpin in the Indo-Pacific, controlling vital sea lanes between the Pacific and Asia. Its alliance with the US provides Washington crucial regional access and stability. For Japan, partnering with the Philippines multiplies strategic power, enabling effective trilateral cooperation. Strengthening the Philippines' defenses fortifies the entire US alliance network. Manila faces direct pressure from China in the South China Sea, making its security needs align closely with Japan's. Both nations confront coercion and share a commitment to a rules-based maritime order. The Philippines is modernizing its military, seeking support from like-minded partners. Japan's advanced technology and growing military capabilities make it an ideal ally. The Philippines' value lies not just in location, but in its political will to defend its rights. This synergy creates a southern anchor for a new defensive alignment. The partnership is about more than geography. It's about shared resolve. Together, they form a bulwark against regional instability. The future of the Indo-Pacific depends on such committed alliances. Japan-Philippines military cooperation is now a tangible, multi-layered partnership. Japan has supplied patrol vessels and radar systems, boosting Manila's maritime awareness and security. Regular joint exercises build interoperability, from disaster relief to maritime security. Japanese naval visits and passing exercises with the Philippine Navy are now routine. Training covers everything from aircraft maintenance to logistics, helping modernize the Philippine military. This human element, trust and understanding between personnel, is as vital as hardware. The partnership directly counters gray zone tactics in the South China Sea. Enhanced patrols let Manila push back against coercion without escalating conflict. Humanitarian and disaster relief cooperation builds goodwill and demonstrates the partnership's value to civilians. Practical cooperation addresses real security challenges. Together, they're building a seamless, effective defense team. The 2023 Balikatan exercises marked a historic shift. Japan joined as an active participant, not just an observer. This elevated the drills from bilateral to trilateral, signaling a new phase in regional security. Japanese troops trained alongside US and Filipino forces, focusing on humanitarian and disaster response. Their presence sent a clear message. Collective security is now a reality. Years of diplomacy and Japan's evolving defense posture made this possible. The US has long pushed for closer ally cooperation, moving beyond the old hub-and-spoke model. Balikatan 2023 proved trilateral cooperation works on the ground. The success paves the way for deeper, more complex future exercises. Institutional barriers are falling, trust is growing, and Japan's role will only expand. This was the moment the Tokyo-Manila-Washington triangle became a true force in Indo-Pacific security. At the heart of Japan's engagement with the Philippines is deterrence, sending a clear message to China. Beijing's assertive actions in the South China Sea have forged a shared sense of threat. By joining forces, Japan and the Philippines show that coercion will meet unified resistance. Deterrence here is about preventing conflict, not provoking it. Joint patrols, intelligence sharing, and interoperability raise the cost of aggression. Japan's economic and military weight adds credibility to the alliance. Their partnership signals to Beijing that its actions are strengthening, not weakening, regional alliances. This unity reassures smaller Southeast Asian nations, encouraging them to stand up for their rights. The alliance acts as a catalyst for broader regional resilience. Together, they maintain a balance of power and deter aggression. The Japan-Philippines partnership is rooted in shared democratic values and a commitment to the rule of law. Both nations are vibrant democracies, fostering trust and long-term alignment. Their alliance champions a rules-based international order, not power politics. They uphold international law, especially the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea. The 2016 arbitral ruling on the South China Sea is a cornerstone for the Philippines, strongly supported by Japan. Joint exercises defend not just national interests but principles of freedom and peaceful dispute resolution. This values-based approach distinguishes their partnership from transactional alliances. It enables deeper integration, including intelligence sharing and diplomatic coordination. The alliance's resilience comes from its foundation in democratic identity. Shared values are the glue that ensures the partnership endures. The Japan-Philippines alliance is part of a larger vision for a free and open Indo-Pacific. This framework, championed by Japan and the US, envisions a region secure in sovereignty and free from coercion. Their partnership puts this vision into practice, ensuring open sea lanes and airspace for global commerce. Joint patrols and exercises protect these commons and push back against illegal restrictions. The alliance stands for peaceful dispute resolution and opposes changes to the status quo by force. Strengthening the Philippines' defenses helps resist pressure and maintain sovereign rights. This is not about containing any one country, but about upholding international norms. The partnership is a model for middle powers to take greater responsibility for regional security. As cooperation deepens, expect more joint exercises, intelligence sharing, and technological collaboration. This forward-looking alliance is a pillar of a new networked security architecture for Asia.